Here comes Phil on the Ryker. All right, guys, let's get up close and personal. Had a chance to basically spend some time on it now. This is the Ryker 900. It's a triple cylinder 900 actually. Absolutely tons of fun, this thing to ride. Let's show you guys the controls here. Very, very simple. It's basically a fully automatic transmission, so you just have one gear. Right down here is your parking brake. Got lights, horn, and your signals. You've also got an adjustable bars on it with your heads-up display. Just a basic heads-up display, but it gives you basically all the information that you need. Super, super cool vehicle, and I am thrilled that I get the opportunity to actually ride one. You definitely will need your M1 or your full M license to actually take one of these and drive them on the road. So this Ryker, firstly, this 900, you can hardly hear it. It's just like the Sled or the Skidoo engines. They're very quiet. And amazing throttle response too. I mean, they actually really go, like, once you get on the gas, I was actually surprised how much power these things have. It takes a little bit of getting used to with the, you can see how little input it requires to actually turn the machine. So you're basically, once you get on one of these things, that's really the first thing that you're going to have to get used to. Seating position on this one's really comfortable, so this is a very sporty, kind of low to the ground model, very aggressive stance. I love the beautiful matte black finish, and Team Vincent Motorsports obviously put some wicked looking vinyl on it, so it looks great. Got your two mirrors that are attached to the bars so you can see behind you, and basically a seat. I mean, that's pretty much it. It's got fully independent double wishbone suspension up front, which I tried this down a road that actually had some bumps the first time I demoed it with Phil, and it's pretty smooth over the bumps. And then it's got another bigger rear swing arm shock that's under the seat here, and that one's fully adjustable. I think it's got about 10 or 12 adjustments on it. I haven't played around with it too much. It's set pretty soft right now, but it's comfortable. I mean, the seat feels good. I'll tell you, man, you get a lot of looks on this thing on the road. Everyone's like, wow, what the heck is that? So really only one brake, and it's my bottom right hand foot here that you're using to basically come to a stop and apply brake. It says I've got about 140, I've got about 3/4 of a tank left, and I can get about 146 kilometers left to this tank of gas. So not too sure how they do on fuel. I mean, that's certainly something that I'd be curious to know how far I can get on a tank. Oh wow, man, once you give it, it goes. Very simple design, simple controls. You got some basic information that's on your heads-up display here. Just overall, a beautiful vehicle. I tell you, BRP is really doing some incredible things. I know they've been making these things for probably about, I think it's been almost 10 years now. And like I said, I've never really paid too much attention to them, but man, ton of fun. So no gears on this one. It's just a fully automatic transmission. So here you go. You can see just coming over these bumps. Actually does really well over that section there. Not bad at all. Just getting on the on-ramp here and take it out on the highway. pretty windy today, so it's not ideal. Apologies if there's any background noise. So you're up to 100 just like that, really quickly, really easily. So obviously no windshield protection on this one's going to make it a little bit louder. And you feel that wind pressing into my chest today, but that's just because it's pretty windy out. I mean, on pavement like this, it feels like you're floating, honestly. It's really cool. It's a neat feeling. But this 900 triple has tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of power. Now I know the Spider's got the bigger engine. It's a 1300cc motor, but realistically, I mean, you don't need any more than this. It even sounds cool too. Yeah, like I don't feel unsafe at all actually turning it. I was a little concerned at first, like I wasn't sure what it was actually going to handle like, but I'm doing 50 around this corner and it's perfect. Well, they used to have the trikes back in the day. This is kind of like the opposite style of what those are, right? But what a really cool design. So I mean, with the seating position on this one, I could see after a while it probably, you know, wouldn't be super comfortable to ride all day. I mean, you're kind of hunched on this one. You're hunched forward. So I used to have Harley Sportsters that were customized, and I would set them up just like this so that your drag bars are basically pushed forward, your feet are pushed forward. And I remember I could only really ride it for probably like, that was worse than this one. I could probably ride that one for an hour before my lower back started to get sore. But the cool thing with this is you can pull these bars back and then just make it kind of more of an ATV or upright position. So I like that, the adjustability. It's really smart. So you got high and low beams just like any other car or motorcycle. I think this is such a great vehicle for somebody who really, you know, might be hesitant about two wheels in a motorcycle. I think this is a really cool option. And I could certainly see the market for it. I mean, definitely more safe. You know, you've got more around you for sure if, God forbid, you know, something were to happen. Whereas a bike, you know, you don't have much protection. But really easy, right? I just like the easeability for operating the vehicle. It's super simple to operate. And like I said, once you just sort of get the feel of the steering and how tight it is and how it handles, it's a very simple machine to drive. A couple other things I think are cool. You know, they've got a small little storage bin at the front here, so when you're heading out for that day ride, I can put some stuff in there. I've got some GoPro mounts in there today, and I've got a hat in there just in case I stop for some food. Now, I'm not sure what there are in terms of accessories or add-ons, but I've got to imagine there's stuff. You know, BRP's always ahead of the game when it comes to accessories. This is a terrible intersection for anybody who lives in the KW region. This is probably one of the worst intersections I've actually ever seen. There you go. Just go through the red, don't look. Big shout out to my dealer, Team Vincent Motorsports, for making this happen. We've got a great partnership with them this year where, you know, we're going to start to get into demoing some of these other types of vehicles on the BRP lineup, and the Can-Am series is definitely one. The Can-Am on-road and off-road actually is definitely one we've always been interested in. Jesse and I just haven't really got into the ATVing, but that might be a, you know, another step for us. But for these on-road vehicles, these Can-Am Spiders, and particularly this beautiful Ryker that I've got today, pretty exciting, and I'm super thrilled and really appreciative for TVM for lending me one and giving me the opportunity to demo and bring you guys this content today. I was even pretty impressed looking at it last night. The lighting at night, it's got really bright headlights on it, so they work really well. No issues taking one out at night. It's funny, even like, because I'm so used to the bikes, you're going for brake levers like up here, and you're going for clutch shifting on my left, and you just don't have any of that. You don't need to worry. It's so easy. Well, guys, wanted to get you up close and personal with this beautiful Can-Am Ryker, and we'll hopefully get a Spider out too and show you guys that one. It's a little bit of a beefier, more luxurious model, but we're excited. This is cool. Definitely bringing you guys some different content this year. I'm sure a lot of the sled heads are just like me. Anything with a motor. Just when I thought I'd basically ridden anything with a motor, Team Vincent Motorsports tells me or shows me otherwise. So really cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride today. And if you get the opportunity, get into your BRP dealer, check out one of these Can-Am Rykers or the Can-Am Spiders. I think you'll be really impressed. They're certainly unique. The cool factor is absolutely amazing. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next video.
If you liked that video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the Sledaddicz YouTube channel, where we release content on everything snowmobiling. Also, hit that bell icon so you can be updated every time we release new videos.